In this quick video, we're going to see how we can import or upload a file, 3D file, into AI generator, which is called CGDream. And then with that, we can generate images and also try to generate other 3D models. So we're going to do a test here. And instead of usually, we use here like reference images and prompt text. We're going to try also with the 3D and both to upload and download. So I'm going to use Blender, which is free and open source. So if you want to do the same test, you can download Blender for free. And there are other video guides and other courses in Blender if you're interested and you want to learn more. So, and before we get here, let me just go a little bit back. So first of all, the CG Dream AI is part of the CG Trader site. So I found this by going in here, which I also used to do another video guide on how to download 3D models and also other services that are part of the CG Trader. Now here in the AI image generator, we can find different links to many things we can do with this generator. So apparently we can also generate 3D models. Well, yeah, we can generate 3D models, but I think it's kind of a experimental feature at the moment, but I'm gonna show you, you're gonna see an example of what we can do. So I'm gonna sign in with my CG Trader account. So if you have a CG Trader account, you don't need to create a new one. You can just use that, or you can continue with Google or Facebook or any other. And other way we can access CGDream AI is just by searching it directly in Google. But I just accessed that from CG Trader. So you can choose. So once you select that option, you need to authorize with your username and email. And now I'm in. Now we can say that there are so many people uploading a lot of visuals created and generated with this AI that looks really beautiful and outstanding. So this is for the 3D models right here. So possibly these are generated by the AI. And then we have other stuff here, your account, and then you can access your images and you can set up different formats, and also you can increase the number of image you generate. But you see that to have extra features, you need to go to a paid account. So I'm gonna use the free account, and I don't know how advanced is that. I surely know it's slower, and I don't know if it's the paid account will be better to generate 3D models, but they're surely better in all these features right here. So you have more options and more speed, etc., etc. Now in the left side, this is where you can use references. So you can upload an image just by clicking, and you can drag and drop, or you can click and navigate into your computer and upload an image as a reference. And then you can use an image as a structure. So how you can structure your final generated visual. And then you can use also like other images for for generation. So if you want to use something and as a reference to do something similar, and then you have the 3D, and also use a 3D a character image as a reference. So you have all these options, but I'm gonna go for the 3D because I experimented these other options in all the other artificial intelligence, and this is a new one, a new feature that I want to try. So I have a 3D model that I created, and you can use GLB format, by the way, or you can use FBX format. These are the only two that you can use. So I created one called Untitled Monkey, and I uploaded. And before we continue, I want to show you how to do it quickly in Blender. So if you are in Blender, just go to Add Mesh and use the monkey, which is in the, is a characteristic of Blender. And also what we want to do is go into modifiers on the right and add a subdivision surface modifier. So to smooth everything out, and I'm going to increase the subdivisions here like to 2. It's going to be enough. And if I want more smoothness, right click, shade smooth. And now I'm gonna apply this modifier. So apply, and I'm going to export. Now, if you're interested in Blender, you don't know how to use it, you will find video guides and courses in the channel, so feel free to explore those. So I'm going to go to File, Export, and use, well, yeah, I can use GLB or I can use FBX. So I'm going to go for FBX. And I have a folder where I save all my FBX, so I'm going to save it in this folder. And again, it's going to be called Untitled Monkey, and save or export actually. And once you're done, you can go back now in here. So I'm going to use only a reference image for the style at the top, and then I'm going to use, I don't want to use all these other references. I'm just going to go for the 3D model. So I'm going to drag and drop again, click and drag and drop, or just browse. I'm going to browse into the folder where I have saved my FBX. And I'm going to open it up, my Untitled Monkey. Just wait, and there you go. Now you can see we have a 3D viewer. We can move inside. You can click with a left mouse to orbit around. You can scroll the scroll wheel to zoom. You can press the right mouse button to pan, and etc, etc. So it looks like, you know, any other 3D navigation tool or visualizer. So probably you need to also adjust the strength if you want to use this a lot, or just, you know, have only a reference. And then you can start to prompt some words. So I'm gonna write here Santa Claus, DJ Monkey, playing music. I don't know, I want to do something for Christmas, so I wanna go for Santa Claus in the jungle near the beach. You can be descriptive as much as you can. You also have some filters here. So I'm gonna go and look for something that it's you know, closer to my ideas. I'm gonna use this. Let's see if there is something more colorful like that, and maybe a sports car, so animals, and you know, mash up everything together and looks. Let's look what happens here. So you can generate using your credits, or you can also like let the AI choose for you and randomly generate stuff. So generate, and you know, let's see what's gonna happen here. Well, it could take time. So, and you see that if you want more generations at the time and you want more speed, you need the premium version. So this is the free version, and that's fine for the task that we're gonna do. And there you go, looks pretty beautiful. And here I can use now this image as a reference, or use it as a style, or use it, you know, to start and then generate something more from this. So we can take this and bring it into the table in the prompts. And also here on the right side, you can download, or sorry, not download, but generate a 3D model out of this. You can also download the image, by the way, and all, you know, the other stuff you can generally do with AI apps. So also I'm gonna give it a try with this random, and let's see what's gonna happen. So this is, I think it's gonna mix some of the input or prompts, and there you go. So we have a nice picture again, but it's not like Santa Claus, so kind of miss that information there. So, well, you could try it. Maybe it's gonna give you some, you know, suggestions anyway. Now I'm gonna click on the generate the 3D model. So I'm not downloading it. I'm just generating it because I want to try this feature, and it takes time. So be patient, and probably there you go. Yeah, judging from the result, this is kind of an experimental feature. So I think they're kind of working on that, because this doesn't look like a nice and clean and neat 3D model. It looks like something that you can print actually, but is not precise. It's pretty blurred, has a lot of you know, defects. So probably it's just, oh, either I'm using the free version, or is they're kind of experimenting on this, or maybe I can give more tries. So let me know what are your outcomes. And thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated. Join the channel to support us. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next guide.